Welcome to Pocket Tutorials. This course is Basic of Video Creation and Editing for Kids and Beginners. Course Introduction. What is this course about? This course is about learning to make amazing digital videos for your YouTube channel, as well as you will be mastering a free open source software known as OpenShot. Who is this course for? This course is for kids and adults who have never done any video editing, people who are looking to edit a screencast video and to create one screencast video. It's for online tutors, food bloggers, housewives who wish to start their own channel. In this course, you will be learning video basics, what is OpenShot and how to use it. You will also create a screencast video. You will edit a cooking video as well. Finally, you will have 2 self-projects assigned so that you can test yourself on how much you have benefited from this course. So that's all for this lecture. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next lecture. In this lecture, we are going to learn where you can get the 3 softwares OpenShot, Inkscape and Blender. I won't be showing you the process in detail because I have already installed the software on my system, and secondly, these softwares are open source and very easy to install. You can search any YouTube video or online itself. It's a step-by-step process. You won't be having much difficulty in installing the same. Even after looking up some YouTube videos or searching the internet, you still find difficulty installing the software, so do let me know in the comments. I'll definitely help you out. So first thing, the first software that we need is OpenShot. So we'll just go ahead and type in OpenShot. The first website that pops up is www.openshot.org. You have to click on that. Click on the download tab. According to your system, you can go ahead and choose the downloader whichever you want. I run a Windows system, so I'll be downloading Windows 64-bit installer. Next, in a new tab, click on Inkscape. The first web link that pops up is inkscape.org. You need to click on that. Click on download. Current version, Windows 64-bit architecture, and you can go ahead and download one of these files. This is a zipped file, so if you want the better one or the best option you can have is a .exe format file, so you can go ahead and you can choose this. Third, we need to go ahead and we need to download Blender. Again, Blender is, all of these 3 softwares are open source and free to use. First website which pops up is www.blender.org. Click on that. Download Blender, or you can click over here, download. You can just go ahead and choose the system which you have over here. I have a Windows installer, so I'll be downloading from this. As you can see, I have already installed Blender. Okay, I have already installed OpenShot, and then I have already installed Inkscape. So these 3 softwares are already installed on my PC, so I won't be downloading them again and installing again. As I said earlier, it's all step-by-step process. All you need to do is just follow the instructions. Thank you so much for joining us in this lecture. Hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. Welcome to Pocket Tutorials. In this lecture, we are going to learn how to showcase your assignments. What you need to do first is you need to log into your Gmail account. In the second tab, just open youtube.com. When you have opened youtube.com, go to the create button. Click on upload video. Once you have done that, click on get started button. Now you can choose either your name or you can use a custom name. I would highly recommend using the name which you have used on Udemy. So I'll be selecting this. Once you have done that, you will automatically come to Studio YouTube. So you can go ahead and you can upload your picture or whatever you want to do. So right now we'll just skip this. We'll just click on setup later. Now, once you have created your assignments, all you need to do is click on this upload video button. And then you can click on select files. You can select whichever file you want. So I'll just roughly select one of the files and I'll click on open. Now you can see this is the file. You can put in the title over here and then you can give in a description. Not necessary to give the description. So once you have done that, click on next. You can just say it's not made for kids and then click on next. Again you can click on next and then you can select public. Okay, and lastly you need to go click on publish. Now the last thing and the very important thing is all you need to do is just click on this copy video link and now you can share this link with us. That's all for this lecture. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next lecture. Welcome to Pocket Tutorials. In this lecture, we are going to learn about video file formats. Basically, we will be talking about video file formats. For this, I would highly recommend, going to two websites, that adobe.com says a way of choosing the right video format, and the second website that you can go on to is the wikipedia.org, wherein it says video file format. In simple language, if I see my first statement over here, it says a video file format is a type of file format for storing digital video data on a computer system. In a layman's language, what does this mean? It basically means a video file format is nothing but it is a container. Where is this container located? This container is located on your computer screen. And what does this container store? This container stores digital video. What do you exactly mean by digital video? Digital video is nothing but an electronic representation of moving visual images. So if I only talk about moving visual images, I automatically get it's a video. But when I talk about electronic, so automatically the word digital comes over. Now, next thing that you can go ahead and do is come down to list of video file formats. Over here, you will have an in-depth knowledge about the name, the file extensions, container format, video coding formats, and audio coding formats. Everything is mentioned over here. You don't need to go ahead and look somewhere else. Next, come back to adobe.com, choosing the right video format. It will show you video file format and it will give you a codec basics, basically the definition. And you can see the most popular video file formats which are available over here. MP4. If you are supposed to create a video for YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, so you can just go ahead and convert your video or record your video into an MP4 format. Next, if you want to create a video for your websites, okay, basically you want to post video on your websites, so they recommend using WebM or HTML5. So these formats are best for videos embedded on your personal or business website. Why? Because they are small in size and they load quickly and stream easily. Next, if you want to create a DVD video, okay, so all you need to do is choose this file format over here, MPEG-2, and they have also mentioned with which codec over here. So these are the two websites that you need to look, okay, or you can say these two articles you need to have a look for video file formats, for understanding video file formats. So that's all for this lecture. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next lecture. Welcome to Pocket Tutorials. In this lecture, I'm going to show you different websites wherein you can go ahead and download free videos. My first favorite is always pixabay.com. So you can join this website for free and you can just go ahead and download videos from here. So what you can do is you can just click on this video tab and you can type in any video type that you want. So you have this videos over here, and just go ahead and it completely says over here free download. So you can just go ahead and download these videos. The next website that I wish to share is pixels.com. So what you need to do is just go into pixels.com video and you will come down over here. You can select any video type that you want. Say for instance this food video which I select over here. You can just go ahead and click on this download button and it also gives you the options as well, full HD, HD videos and SD videos, whichever video you want. The next website that I would recommend is Vidigo. So you can just go ahead and you can download this as well. Now over here it says, free videos, premium video, editorials and everything. So what I would recommend is you just go ahead and you click on the free videos. This video over here, futuristic countdown timer, you can just click on this and you can just go ahead and download this free video. It also says it's royalty free and you can use this in all projects and media. The next website that I would recommend is Life of Vids. I have this video over here, so you can just go ahead and download this video as well. The next website that I would recommend is Dareful. I have this Christmas video over here. You can just hit this download button and you can easily download the video. I do not wish to download all the videos. I'm just showing you the websites which provide free videos, so you can easily download them. The next website that I would recommend is Vidzy.com. So you can just go ahead and download this video over here. All you need to do is just hit the free download button. It just tells you to wait for 5 to 3 seconds and automatically your download will begin, as you can see. And the last website that I would recommend is vidsplay.com. You can see I already have selected one of the videos. Okay, it gives you the duration, resolution, and everything. All you need to do is click on this download button, and the download will automatically start. You don't need to sign up or provide registration or anything like that. All you need to do is just click on the download button. So that's all for this lecture. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next lecture. Welcome to Pocket Tutorials. In this lecture, we are going to learn where all you can post your videos, and that too free of cost. The first thing is you need to have a Google account or an email account, and easily you can post your videos on Twitter, then you can post it on Facebook, then Instagram, Pinterest. Now, next, you can also post it on Google Plus. Next, we have Reddit. So, according to the topics, you can go ahead and post it on Reddit as well. We also have LinkedIn over here, and then we have Vine, and everybody's favorite, YouTube and Vimeo. So, that's all for this lecture. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next lecture. Welcome to Pocket Tutorials. In this lecture, we are going to learn what is OpenShot. OpenShot is a free video editor. It is a cross-platform software. It can easily work on Windows, Linux, and Mac. The biggest plus point with this editor is the exported video has no watermark like other free video editors. Where can you download OpenShot? OpenShot can be easily downloaded from its official website, and you can download it as per your operating system. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you in the next lecture. Welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to learn about OpenShot interface. Interface is basically wherein which we interact with the software. So right now, OpenShot interface has menu bar. As you can see, it has a timeline over here, the toolbar over here. This is a toolbar area. It has new project, then open project, save project, undo, redo, import files, choose profile, full screen, and export video. This is the tab bar. File, edit, title, view, help. This is the menu bar area. This area over here is the project files area. You can just right click and import files from here. This is your video preview, wherein you will be seeing your video. This is the timeline. This is the zoom area. The more you increase, the less it becomes in length. One by one, we will be going into detail of everything. This over here is add track, snapping, then razor tool, marker, previous marker, next marker, again zoom in, zoom out. After project files, we have over here transitions, and then we have effects. By default, OpenShot always shows 5 tracks. So you can see track 5 is here, track 4 is here, track 2 is here, track 1 is here. So all you can do is you can just go ahead and you can add and delete tracks also from here. So this is the simplest view of OpenShot. We'll go into detail in the next lecture. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next lecture. Hello and welcome back again. In this lecture, we are going to learn how to reset OpenShot interface. So by default, if you can see, we have the OpenShot interface over here. We have the timeline. We have project files, transitions, effects over here. And then we have a video preview over here. So if, say for instance, by mistake, I just went ahead and closed the project files, then the transitions, then the effects tab, and video preview also, if by mistake I just went ahead and just closed it out. All I have right now is the timeline available with me, which is not exactly what I want, because I need to have a look at the video preview in order to do my editing. So how are you going to change this? All you need to do is go back to view, then you go to views, and then you go to simple view over here. By default, OpenShot interface will come back again. Say for instance, I do not want video preview over here. So I have project files, transitions, effects. Again, you need to reset the view. All you need to do is go back again to view, views, and simple view. Once when we start doing file, edit, title, view, the menu bar, one by one I'll be showing you all of these over here. Title, animated title, one by one we will be covering each topic. Thank you so much. Hope to see you in the next lecture. Hello and welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to learn how do you change language preference in OpenShot. First things first, you need to go to Edit, then go to Preferences. As you can see in the General tab, you have the language option. From here, you can select the preferred language that you want. For example purpose, I'll be choosing Italiano over here and then click on Close. It will ask me to restart OpenShot for all the preferences to take effect. I'll just go ahead and I'll click on OK. Then I'll close OpenShot, restart OpenShot, and you will be able to see it has already changed the language. Again, you will go to Preferences. I want to set it back to the default language that I have. Click on again the first thing that you see over here. Click on that and click on OK. Restart OpenShot. It's back to its default language, which is English. Project files, transitions, effects, and everything. Thank you for joining us in this lecture. Hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. Welcome to Pocket Tutorials. In this lecture, we are going to learn about File menu in OpenShot. File menu in OpenShot has total 8 commands, out of which import files you have already learned in the previous lecture. Choose profile, we will learn this command in another lecture. Next command that we have over here is the quit command. This command helps you to exit OpenShot. So once I click on quit command, OpenShot closes. So let's relaunch OpenShot. Now what we are going to learn is the new project command over here. Once you start OpenShot, you already create a new project file over here. As you can see, we have an untitled project file over here. Next command that we have over here is the recent projects file. It gives you a list of all the files which you have been working recently. Next command that we have over here is the save project and save project as command. So let's get started. As you can see, I have 3 files over here. Out of these 3 files, 2 files are audio clip and the third file is a video clip. What we are going to do is we are going to create 2 different videos having the same video clip but different audio clip, and we will be making use of the save project and the save project as command. So let's get started. First, this is an untitled project over here. You'll go to file, you'll click on save project, open the folder wherein you want to save this project. We'll give it a name as video 1. Click on the save button. Now you can see we have successfully saved our project over here, video 1. Click on the video clip, drag it on the first track that you see. Select one of the audio files, click and drag it on the second track. Take your playhead at the end of the video clip. Select your audio clip, right click, say slice and select keep left side. Now as you can see, my audio clip is exactly the same length as my video clip. What I'll do next is I'll click on file, okay. I'll go to export video command over here, or you can choose the export video command from the toolbar. So go to file, click on export video, give it a name, choose the folder wherein you want to save the file. It should be in MP4 format. I'm creating HD videos, so my profile for the same is 1280 x 720. Don't worry, we'll discuss the profile in detail in another lecture. And the quality for the same is high. Click on export video. Once the video is exported, we will save the same file with a different name and we will delete this audio and replace the audio with another audio over here. Go ahead and click on Ctrl and S. Click on File, click on Save Project As. Give it a name as Video 2. Click on the Save Project button. Next, now what you'll do is delete this audio over here. Select another audio, place it on the second track. Again do the same. Right click, go to Slice and say keep left inside. Again export video, video 2, the same procedure that we did for the first video, and click on the export video button. In File menu, we have successfully learned the new project, open project, recent projects, and all these commands except for choose profile, which we will be doing in another lecture. So let's see the 2 videos that we have created. Let's go ahead and play the second video. That's all for this lecture. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next lecture. Welcome to Pocket Tutorials. In this lecture, we are going to learn how to import files in OpenShot. There are 4 methods in which you can import files in OpenShot. First method is through File menu. You can choose Import Files command, and the shortcut for the same is Ctrl and F. The second method is right on the toolbar. You have the Import Files button over here. The third method is right click in Project Files tab and click on Import Files. And the last method is drag and drop method. So all you need to do is you need to open your folder wherein you want to download those files. Select the files, drag them and leave. If you do not want a particular file, all you need to do is select them, press Ctrl and select the files which you do not want, right click and say remove from project. So that's all for this lecture. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next lecture. Welcome to Pocket Tutorials. In this lecture, we are going to learn about File menu. In File menu, we are going to learn about Choose Profile. So once I click on Choose Profile, you can see over here the profile that I have is 1280 by 720. Size frames per second is 30 frames per second. So now what exactly do you mean by the word profile? Profile means a collection of video settings. Now what do you mean by video settings? As you can see, I have a size over here and then I have frames per second. Likewise, if I click on this drop down over here, you will see the first thing that I have over here is HD 720 30 frames per second. Then I have 29.97 frames per second, 25 frames per second, 24 frames per second. Then I have HD videos, okay, 1080, that's 1920 into 1080. Okay, so I can go ahead different kinds of settings. We have different kinds of settings over here which you use on different platforms. We'll talk about this also right now. So say for instance, if you want to create a video just for your mobile device, okay, so what you can do is you can just go ahead and choose mobile 360p. Now this video, it will be very easy for editing, for previewing as well as for exporting, and you can easily see this video on mobile devices. Then you have 4K videos available over here. You can also go ahead and you can create 4K videos. UHD basically stands for Ultra HD. You have HD videos, you have full HD videos, and then you have Ultra HD videos. Coming back to the export button over here, let's talk about this in a little detail. You can go ahead and you can give your file name. Then you can go ahead and give the folder path where you want to save the video. Again, when you come back to profile, it says over here all formats. So once you click on the drop down menu, from here you can select for what exactly are you creating the video for. If you are creating it for DVD, it will only show you these profiles over here. If you just click onto this, it will show you NTSC, okay, and NTSC widescreen. Again, if you are creating for the next DVD pal, it will show you the two options again. Go ahead and take a Blu-ray. If you are taking a Blu-ray or you want to create a Blu-ray disc, you have these profiles over here. Three profiles available over here. But say for instance, I want to create the video for web, and mostly people use it to create videos for web. So you have the target over here. You have for Instagram, you can go ahead and create Metacafe, Picasa, Twitter, Vimeo, then YouTube HD. Say for instance, I want to create a YouTube HD video. So video profile for the same will be 23.98 frames per second and 1080. Should I stick with this, or can I have another profiles? Yes, I do have other settings as well over here. So it solely depends upon me which one do I wish to stick with. So I can go ahead and I can change it to HD 1080 30 frames per second. Okay, and the quality over here says medium. It solely depends upon me if I want it to be a low quality or a medium quality or a high quality. So I can go ahead and change it to high quality. Before we end this lecture, let's talk a little bit about the advanced settings. First thing, advanced settings, do not mess up with them. Okay, it is for advanced learners. I'm just taking a tour over here and just showing you roughly. So right now, if you have advanced options, export to, it says video and audio. You can just go ahead, you can choose only video, only audio, or the image sequence. Start frame is always one, end frame is always one. Again, it says profile. Whatever profile we did choose earlier, it will display over here. Aspect ratio, always it's 16:9, and frame rate, it's 30 frames per second. Then you have image sequence settings. Do not mess with up, because this is the person thing that you won't understand right now. But later on, as we progress, we'll be doing projects wherein we'll be manipulating these values. So next we have video settings. Right now I'm creating a YouTube HD video. So the video format for the same would be an MP4, and the video codec for the same would be lib into 264, and the bitrate for the same is 8 MB per seconds. Again, you have audio, you have the audio codec, then you have the sample rate, then you have the channel layout. You can go ahead and you can choose mono, you can choose stereo, surround, okay, surround 7.1. Solely depends upon you and the video that you are creating. And the bitrate and the quality, it's 320 KB per second. Again, do not mess with the advanced settings right now. That is basically for advanced users who have a thorough knowledge in and out, so you can jump onto advanced settings as well. So that's all for this lecture. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next lecture.